Self-trust is the firm reliance on the integrity of yourself, knowing that your intentions, motives, and actions will align with your deepest values and commitments. Sight turn zero search. To trust yourself is to allow your inner truth to guide decisions, treating yourself kindly even when outcomes falter. Sight turn zero search. This foundation of self-trust differs from self-confidence, which is your positive attitude about your abilities, and from self-esteem, which is how you value yourself. Self-trust is the unwavering faith that you will follow through on what you decide and believe. Sight turn zero search, 2 turn zero search, 3. Despite its power, self-trust is fragile and easily undermined by a relentless inner critic. Negative self-talk, those harsh, pessimistic, internal dialogues, can diminish your motivation, elevate stress, and even foster mental health challenges, like depression and anxiety. Sight turn 1 search. When you hear thoughts such as, "I am not good enough," or "I always fail," you're experiencing cognitive distortions that warp reality and sap your belief in yourself. Sight turn search. Over time, these distorted thoughts become automatic, fueling a cycle of doubt that erodes the very self-trust you seek. Sight turn and use 10. To break this cycle, start by recognizing the patterns of negativity in your mind. Notice when your thoughts focus disproportionately on failures or threats, a phenomenon psychologists call the negativity bias, and consciously reframe those thoughts into balanced observations. Sight turn 1 search. For example, replace "I always mess up" with "I made a mistake this time, and I can learn from it." Sight turn with search. Next, reinforce your self-trust by recording your strengths and past successes. Writing down tangible achievements and personal qualities anchors you in evidence that you are capable and reliable. Sight turn zero search. Each time you complete a small goal, whether it's finishing a book chapter or making a truthful apology, you prove to yourself that you can set intentions and act on them, strengthening the neural pathways of trust. Sight turn search. Celebrating these small wins is crucial. Recognizing progress, no matter how minor, releases dopamine and energizes your drive, creating positive feedback loops that further solidify self-trust. Sight turn to search. When you take a moment to acknowledge each step forward, you're literally training your brain to expect and value your own dependability. Building sustainable self-trust also requires consistent self-care. Quality sleep, balanced nutrition, and stress management practices like mindfulness or light exercise remind you that you are worthy of care and respect. Sight turn 1 search. These habits cultivate self-awareness and a compassionate mindset, so when challenges arise, you respond with patience rather than harsh self-judgment. Finally, treat self-trust as an ongoing practice rather than a fixed trait. Regularly revisit your journal of strengths. Challenge negative thoughts as they appear, and set new micro goals that stretch your comfort zone. Sight turn search. Over time, these repeated exercises transform doubt into a reliable inner alliance, empowering you to face life's uncertainties with clarity and courage. When you commit to these strategies, recognizing and reframing negativity, documenting successes, celebrating small wins, and honoring your well-being, you cultivate a deep, resilient trust in yourself. This self-trust becomes the compass guiding every decision, relationship, and ambition, unlocking a life of authenticity and fulfillment.